Konnichiwa minasan, Hirito desu, and welcome back to another video. Well guys, as you can see, I'm gonna do like a review on all the chapters that I haven't done a video on. But basically everything that's going up to this point, Luffy is fighting Kaido. At this point, they're like going toe to toe, head to head, and it looks as if they are like they're at a crossroad. Okay, they're tied up. They don't it's like no person is actually going forward. They keep hitting each other, but both of them keep standing up. So we don't know what's gonna happen soon enough, but it's the latest chapter 1038 that has my mind just exploding right now, because there's so much going on right now. And as I said it in my last review video, the end of Wano is in sight. I'm telling you guys, we're just a few chapters away from the end of Wano. I'm telling you right now, because with the way it's been showcasing everything, with the way Oda has been showcasing everything that's going on in Wano in the past chapters, everything is just rushing right now. Samurai are trying to escape Onigashima. Beast pirates are trying to escape Onigashima. Literally the only people that are still there are the Straw Hats, the Kid Pirates, the Heart Pirates, and Kaido and Big Mom, and a few samurai are still left, and the remnants of the Whitebeard Pirates. Literally these are the only people that are still left fighting right now. Everyone else is either ran away, or dead. So we're almost done, we're almost there. And here's the thing about this latest chapter, what's going on right now, it got me thinking like what might happen in the future with these pirates, right? As we've seen at the end of the chapter, Kid and towards the end of the chapter, Kid and Law were down after Big Mom has been beating them like really hard, and they still managed to stand up. That was the amazing thing. They still managed to stand up. They stood up to her, they still damaged her, and now they're still going back on the offensive. They're no longer in the defensive mode anymore, they're straight up offensive. And what made it even funnier was how Kid was using Big Mom's beams, like the beams that she put spirits in, to against her. It was like, you know, using her own attacks against them. So they're actually damaging her, and everything is really going great for them right now. They are close to death, to be honest, because they're really injured, but Big Mom is at her limit as well, and we can see that. I know she's putting on a strong face that, oh, I'm going to help Kaido now to beat Luffy or whatever, oh, I beat these guys, whatever, but she's clearly getting to her limit. And as Kid said, even mountains can be torn down by rain over time. So Kaido is also going to reach his limit. As if Kaido is reaching his limit, of course Luffy is also going to reach his limit. But we're getting into the end game, guys. Not to mention, the reason why I think that something huge is going to happen in the next chapter was because at the end of this chapter, of chapter 1038, it literally says they're putting their lives on the line. Next issue, cover and color spread. So as we know, whenever there's a cover and color spread, we know that something big happens in that chapter. That's how Oda loves to do these things. So we can expect something huge happening. Either Big Mom falls, or maybe Luffy enters gear 5th or unlocks a new power, either awakens or unlocks gear 5th or gear 4th Tiger Man. Like we keep theorizing that, you know, tiger versus dragon, that's how it is in like Japanese mythology, right? That the only being that can stand up to a dragon is a tiger. We've seen it in countless anime. So it's a possibility that we might see gear 4th Tiger Man, or gear 5th or awakening. But what I want to talk about right now is a theory that I came up with based on what I've seen in the latest chapters, and especially this chapter. This chapter made me look at One Piece in a different way, and what might possibly come into the near future. Now, first things first, I want to talk about Law's Ope Ope no Mi, right? As we know, Law's Ope Ope no Mi is quite strong. It's one of the strongest devil fruits out there. A lot of people want it. The world government want it, right? It's among the top devil fruits that the world government want their hands on. Now, as we know, there's one of the powers of the Ope Ope no Mi is that it can save someone's life, in the sense that either bring the person back to life or make the person immortal, but at the cost of the user's life. Now, this is where things get interesting. As we know, there are 4 emperors, with Luffy 5, but originally there's supposed to be 4. So at the end of Wano, as we all know, it's an anime, the good guys always win. except if it's Kame got killed. But yeah, I mean, the good guys always win and survive. So any soon enough, Luffy's gonna defeat Kaido. Big Mom is also gonna fall, because that's how it's gonna be over here. It's currently impossible for only Kaido to fall and then what, Big Mom should escape. Nah, I don't think that's gonna happen. This is probably where Big Mom and Kaido will both fall. But as we know, they're gonna go back to having only 4 emperors. Luffy having the title of the 5th emperor title, was like an honorary title to him, even though he is considered and actually is an emperor. So the idea is, after Luffy will defeat Kaido, he's gonna take Kaido's spot just the way Blackbeard took Whitebeard's spot. Because once Luffy defeats him, he's gonna take over Kaido's territory. Wano's gonna be under his control, like, part of his territory and everything. So just like he took over Dressrosa, right? Dressrosa was under Kaido's territory, right? Because it was with Doflamingo and everything, and Doflamingo worked for Kaido. So once he took over Dressrosa, he took over Kaido's territory. While he finished off with Fishman Island, he took over Big Mom's territory, because that was part of her territory, right? Now the idea is, Luffy is going to take over Kaido's territory and everything. He's going to take over his title as one of the emperors, one of the 4 emperors, and then what leaves off is Big Mom. As we know, Kid and Law are the ones fighting Big Mom, but you can't have both of them defeat Big Mom and then both of them be emperors, because the idea is this: once you defeat an emperor, you become the other emperor. You take the person's spot. Now you can't have both of them take Big Mom's spot. You can only have one. Now what I think is gonna happen is that Kid is gonna take Big Mom's spot because of something that might happen to Luffy. Now, as we all know, when it comes to Luffy's gears, each gear puts a serious strain on Luffy's body. As we know, with Gear 2nd and Gear 3rd, Gear 2nd actually, it shortened Luffy's lifespan, because what happened to his body with Gear 2nd is technically similar to what happened to Hodi's body when it came, back in Fishman Island, when Hodi became stronger and everything and faster. Now, Rayleigh told Luffy that Gear 4 is also going to put a bigger strain on Luffy's body, and we know that since we've seen that after a certain amount of time, Luffy's going to automatically release Gear 4 and then can't use Haki for 10 minutes. That's part of the strain that's going to be on his body. Now, the idea is, if Luffy goes into Gear 4th Tiger Man or Gear 5th, there's going to be so much strain on his body that Luffy might not actually make it out alive. Now, this is where Law comes in. Trafalgar Law is going to use the Ope no Mi at the cost of his own life to rescue and heal Luffy. That's when Luffy's going to come back. Now, like I said, there's no way that Kid and Law are going to bear the same title of Emperor, because they're going to defeat Big Mom. As we've seen right now, they're pushing her to a corner. Now, the only way it's gonna be is the next emperors are definitely gonna be Blackbeard, Shanks, Luffy, and Kid. Law was more of a supporting character, like in the sense that he's supporting Luffy and his cause. Every step of the way since what do you call it? Actually, technically speaking, since Marineford, Law has been helping out Luffy, and then when they made the alliance on Punk Hazard, that's when it solidified the idea that he's gonna support Luffy every step of the way. Even after finding the road poneglyph, I don't know if you guys haven't noticed it or not, but the thing is, when they found the road poneglyph in what do you call it, in Zou, and when they found out the secret about the road poneglyphs, that's what you need in order to find Laugh-Tale, Law didn't look as if he was gonna use it in order to become the Pirate King. He heard everything. If he wanted, at that point, he could have cut off the alliance, but he didn't, because every pirate that's out there wants to become the Pirate King. But Law didn't show any interest in the idea of finding the road poneglyph, even after they heard that they found another one on Whole Cake Island. He didn't say anything about that. He didn't show interest, which makes it look like his main plan is to support Luffy. I feel like Law, being a D himself, he knows something about Luffy. I don't know, but I feel that he knows something regarding Luffy, and he sees him as Joy Boy, as the reincarnation of Joy Boy and everything, and that's why he wants to support him every step of the way. Which is why I think that after Law dies, Law's crew, the Heart Pirates, are gonna join the fleet, you know, the Straw Hats Grand Fleet, and that's what's, you know, from there on out. I don't really have any idea what might happen in the end, but that's my theory. Law will die in order to save Luffy, and Kid will become another emperor alongside Luffy. And that being said, Shanks and Kid will be allied to Luffy, and then there's only gonna be Blackbeard that's gonna be in the way, and then the Marines. Literally, those are the only enemies that are still in the way right now. And after fighting so long, after Law's last statement to Big Mom in this chapter, I don't care if it kills me, you're not reaching the roof. It's not, I mean, both him and Law said it, but the fact that Kid said it, he doesn't want to allow Big Mom to interfere with Luffy's battle because he believes that Luffy's gonna win. Not to mention the latest opening that just came out with in One Piece. We've seen a part where Luffy is being dragged out of water by Kid and Law. And basically what it shows, they're sending him upwards. So they're like supporting him. They're sending him forward. So that's why I feel that even though Kid is Luffy's rival, he's going to support Luffy every step of the way, and potentially leading to the next war that Oda is planning, one of the greatest wars in One Piece. In fact, the greatest war in One Piece. He's going to support Luffy in there as well. And I believe that he's going to support Luffy till the end to become the Pirate King. So yeah, that's that for this theory that I have. If I get any more, I will tell you guys, but for now, the main idea is that Law will potentially die in order to save Luffy's life, and then Kid will take Big Mom's place as the next emperor. Yeah, so that's that for now. That's that. Oh, and by the way, before I close, Zoro, there's a part where like Death shows up and tries to take Zoro away. So based on what Chopper said, that what they gave Zoro in order to become better will only make it that later on Zoro will suffer way more than what he was suffering before. So as what was shown in the manga, like death is coming for Zoro, it's possibly the effects that Chopper was talking about. So, and Frankie was looking for Zoro, and I really hope that he finds him in time before he dies. Yeah, so yeah, that's that for this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed this chapter. I really enjoyed coming up with this theory, and if you guys think I'm wrong, then please comment down below. If you guys think I might be onto something, like I said, comment down below. I might make another video where I like expand the theory and then see where it might actually lead us, but who knows. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't hesitate to comment, like, and subscribe, and also please hit on that notification bell to be notified whenever I upload another video. Thank you guys for watching. I've been Hirito, and I will see you all in the next video. Jane!